students, I am Mr. Goswami from KGK High School, Higher Secondary. Because of COVID-19, it is not possible to take regular classes. So, we are going to teach the students online teaching. So, please you listen our lesson carefully, understand, and after that, whatever the homework is given to you, you will do at home and submit it. The timing is from morning 8 o'clock to 1 noon. Now, today the subject is economics and the topic is RBI, Reserve Bank of India. Reserve Bank of India is also known as Apex Bank. Now, RBI, Reserve Bank of India, Bharatiya Reserve Bank, Apex Bank, Central Bank, all the banks are same, but we know in different way. Now, RBI, under the RBI Act of 1934, RBI was established 1st April 1935. On that time, RBI was private bank, but in 1st January 1949, it was nationalized. Now, RBI made different policies to control monetary. Now here, RBI control the demand and supply of money in economy. Now we discuss here today monetary policy of RBI. Now, what is the meaning of monetary policy? Monetary policy means RBI regulate demand and supply of money in economy. That means excess demand or less demand. Both the situation is harmful for economy. So it is the responsibility of the RBI to control over the demand and supply of money in Indian economy. First of all, we discuss here inflation and deflation. Inflation, that means the price rise. So when the price rise is there, RBI try to increase the supply of money. Now here, two types of the method. First is the quantitative method. Quantitative method. Now the first is the bank rate. It is the instrument to control demand and supply of money in Indian economy. So what is bank rate? Bank rate means the rate on which RBI lends funds to commercial bank for long term. Once again, bank rate means at the rate on which RBI lends funds to commercial bank for long term. Now here, bank rate, two types of the bank rate. When RBI provides funds to commercial bank at the lower rate, it is known as cheap money policy. And when RBI provides funds to the commercial bank at the higher rate, it is known as dear money policy. Now two things we think here. First, the situation of inflation and situation of depression. Suppose in the market or in economy there is an inflation, that means the price rise. So on that time, RBI increase the bank rate. If RBI increase the bank rate, that means RBI provides loan or funds to commercial bank at higher rate. That means commercial bank takes loan at the higher rate, that means the costly. So commercial bank takes less funds or loan from the RBI. So here commercial bank provides loan to the people at the higher rate. So people do not take much loan from the commercial bank. That means in the market the flow of money decrease. If in the market the flow of money decrease, that means the purchasing power of the people decrease. After that demand decrease. Demand decrease and then price automatically decrease. So this way RBI control over the inflation. Now suppose the depression. In the depression the demand is less. So on that time RBI decreased the bank rate. Because of decreasing the bank rate, here cheaper funds available. So commercial banks take much loan from the RBI and commercial banks provide more and more loan to the people. So the flow of money from bank to people in the market. So purchasing power of the people increase, demand increase, and the situation of depression solved. So bank rate control demand of money and supply of money in the market. Now in the different time in India there is different bank rates. Now here in 1953 bank rate was 3.5%, which was increased in 1981 and it became 10%. Then in 1991 12%, and in 2016 it was decreased and became only 7%. So how the situation in the market? There is a depression or inflation. The RBI control supply of money and demand of money in the market by using the bank rate. Now the second instrument of the RBI to control the demand and supply of money in the market, that is the repo rate and reverse repo rate. The repo rate means when commercial banks borrow the funds short period of time from the RBI and the rate on which they take the funds, that is known as repo rate. Again, when commercial banks borrow the funds from the RBI and sell the security on bonds, and the rate which pay, that is known as repo rate. Reverse repo rate. When RBI purchases bond and security from the commercial bank, that means RBI purchases bonds and security from the commercial bank, and the rate which RBI purchased, that rate is known as reverse repo rate. In the repo rate and reverse repo rate, RBI try to control, that means increase or decrease supply of money in the market. Now suppose the situation of inflation. So RBI what to do to control the supply of money? Now in situation of inflation, so here repo rate, if the repo rate increase, then what is? Commercial banks borrow the funds from RBI at the higher rate. So on that situation, commercial banks take money at the higher rate, then commercial banks provide loan at the higher rate to the people. So the demand of loan decrease, that means in the market supply of money decrease. Supply of money decrease, that means purchasing power of the people decrease. Demand decrease and automatically price decrease, and that means the situation of inflation control. Now suppose the depression in the market, in this time repo rate decrease. Repo rate decrease, That means here commercial bank take loan from the RBI at the cheaper rate. That means more and more money from RBI to commercial bank. Now the capacity of commercial banks to give the loan to the people increase because of the rate is cheap. So people are ready to take loan more and more. So in the market, supply of money increase. Supply of money increase, that means the purchasing power of the people increase. Demand increase, and the situation of depression in the market will be solved. So in this way, by using the repo rate and reverse repo rate, RBI control over the economy of demand and supply of money. Now the next is stabilization under emergency situation. Now after repo rate and reserve repo rate, any situation in the market, in emergency situation, commercial banks borrow money from RBI. Now here RBI charges higher than repo rate. Now here in the emergency situation, commercial banks borrow loan or funds from the RBI. After that, CRR, cash reserve ratio. According to the RBI Act, RBI forced all the commercial banks to put CRR out of total capital. Now, in CRR, out of total deposit, some amount each and every commercial bank puts on hand. Now, for example, suppose the total deposit of commercial bank is 100 crore and RBI order to put 20% of total funds. So 20% of 100 crore is 20 crore. So the capacity is 80 crore to provide loan to the commercial bank. Now here, suppose the situation is inflation. So total deposit of the bank is 100 crore and 20% CRR. So rest of the 80 crore commercial banks is ready to provide loan to the people. Now suppose inflation. So here CRR increased by RBI 20 to 30%. So 30 crore put as a reserve, that means cash reserve ratio. So rest of the 70%. So here the capacity to provide the loan of commercial bank decreased. Earlier 80 crore, now 70 crore. So here 10 crore rupees, the supply of money decreased in the market. So supply of money decrease, that means the purchasing power of the people decrease, demand decrease, price decrease, and the situation of inflation control. Now suppose in the market there is a depression. So RBI decrease CRR, suppose 30 to only 10%. So from 100 crore, 10% means 10 crore put as a CRR, and rest of the 90 crore provide loan to the people. So here the capacity of commercial banks increase to provide the loan. People get more and more loans, and because of that their purchasing power increase, demand increase, and the situation of depression will be over from the market. Now the next one is SLR. It is the similar of CRR, statutory liquidity ratio. Now here the minimum 25% or more than 25% is the condition of SLR. Thank you very much.